to my shed. Chapow! Yes, we are back in the shed. Guys, I've had a lovely holiday down in Torquay. Thanks for asking. Came back up to Manchester. Beautiful yesterday, pissing it down today. What better time to make a video than now? So, let's get started. And did I turn that fucker on? Yes, I did. We're all good. Right, okay. So, where were we? Right, so, Torquay. Yes, I had a little bit of time to myself. Not much time, but I made good use of it. I jumped down to CEX in Torquay town centre. And it was pretty good. I went in there basically to get a couple of films. The rooms at the hotel. Great hotel, Riviera Lodge Hotel in Torquay. Kin Ace, man. Pool, jacuzzi, great breakfast, great owners, really nice time. Check that place out, Riviera Lodge. Really good price as well, so yeah, check them out. If you deal with them direct. Don't do your booking.com. They'll do a better deal. Right, okay. So, I went to CX, grabbed a couple of films. Nothing too hot. Got Ouija for the girls to watch, and The Haunted in Connecticut. That was completely the wrong film. I bought them. I was getting mixed up in a movie. He said it was alright, and he said that was alright. Nothing too hard. But while I was rummaging around in there, I discovered, I couldn't believe they had it, because I've been trying to stream this film to my TV from a download on my phone that someone gave me, a couple of people give me. And it was a film that was on late, it came out late in the UK. I don't know if it's due to censorship, but they really held it back. Normally we get movies from the States in a month, or sometimes a couple of weeks, even next day. But this was one I've been after for a long time, and it is Ty West's Pearl. I could not believe this was in there on DVD, and I got it and I watched it, and it's brilliant. It's actually subtly insane. It's really well made. Gotta be one of his best films to date. Just nuts. So if you like Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz, and you want to mix that with, fucking hell, I don't know, I'm trying to think of something psychotic, but basically it's a really sort of warped look on 1930s, 20s, 30s cinema, and it's kind of menacing. Mia Goth nails this in this film, just so good. Really good film. That's Pearl, and I got it. It was £8. I know it's a DVD, but had to get it, and it's one of the best buys I've had in a long time for movies. Yeah, that's Pearl. Really happy with that, guys. If you've not seen it, really worth watching X first, then watching this, because it all kind of ties together. And I think there's a new one coming out called, is it Maxime? I can't, Triple X in Maxime, I'm not too sure. I don't know how I'm going to tie that in. But Mia Goth in this, it's just brilliant. It's just a real sinister, not too graphically horrible, but just some really good bits in it. I won't say too much, definitely worth watching. So that's Pearl. Also, while I was in there, I've seen this all over Instagram. It's going to be a load of shit, because most of the ones I see on Instagram, it's probably like kind of cool to own them, is Cheerleader Massacre. Okay, I've got Pool Party Massacre, Cheerleader Massacre. Pool Party Massacre, you can take it for what it is. Like proper low budget. This is 80s, so, if it's anything like Drive-In or Drive-In Massacre, which was a load of shite, this hopefully might be pretty good. And it's just noticed there. So this was £4 at CX. I've just noticed the £1.99 sticker on the back from Oxfam. Cheerleader Massacre. So that's one I'm quite happy to add to the collection. Slipping away from DVD and shuffling across into Blu-ray. This is all still in CEX, by the way. I need to clean this box up. CEX stop putting that shit on your stickers. It's a pain in the arse. You know, I'm gonna have to clean this up now, and that's House 3. I think I've seen House 2. House 1 I watched again recently because I'd not seen it since I was 15, 14 maybe, and it was a bit disappointing, but you know, it's an 80s movie. This I know nothing about. I think it's got Lance Hendrickson in it. I don't know who else is in it. It's an Arrow release, so again, Arrow must make the money purely on cover art. You know, just look really nice in your collection. Again, it's a shame about this shit on here. They just, you know, took a bit of pride in the. I know it's a shop, and probably some kid in there can't be arsed cleaning them up, but they'd probably do a lot better for themselves if they did tidy things up a bit and stop putting that stupid, shitty circular sticker on everything. So that's House 3. Also, I was in there. I got this. I've already got this on DVD, but I thought I'd get the Blu-ray, and that is Django. I absolutely love this film. All-star performances in there. I think Samuel L. Jackson, Christoph Waltz, and then DiCaprio and Jamie Foxx. I don't know, Kerry Washington as well. I just absolutely, so many layers to this film. It's so good, so good. Yeah, that's Django. So it needed to be bought on Blu-ray. I don't own it on Blu-ray. Another one I bought on Blu-ray that, you know, I absolutely love this film, and I'm going to get the second one if I can find it, and that is Raid. Now I love Dread. There's this big thing, who ripped off who. In fact, they didn't rip off anyone. I don't think they ripped off each other. I heard that Raid ripped off Dread because the Dread team left the script line round. I think it's probably more down to coincidence, or either way, both films are absolutely fucking ace. Raid and Dread that I do own on Blu-ray, but to have this on Blu-ray again needs cleaning up. You know, just I'm sure they put extra glue on the stickers. I know Sports Direct do crap like that as well, but yeah, really happy with that. So that is The Raid. Oh my god, how repetitive is that music? 1 second, let me just turn that off. So there's been a few changes in here, guys. You may have noticed. 1 second. I can never remember how to use the Xbox controller. It's so different to all the others. No. Back to menu. Yes. Jesus. Fucking hell. No wonder nothing works. This fucking thing back up here. Right. Oh, sorry for distraction, guys. Right, moving on. So that's me Blu-rays and DVDs pickups. I also got my hands on some nice little PS4 titles, 2 of which I was in CX, 2 of which I was in CX in Manchester, believe it or not. But I was going to stop you there. I actually, while I was coming back from Torquay, I bought this from MC Games in Weston-super-Mare around February time, and coming back, I was talking to some guy a lad in the hotel with his missus. I don't even know how we got into. We got talking about collecting stuff, and he collects bobbleheads, Funkos, and I said I'm into like the Universal Monster stuff. I could tell the Southwest accent. And I was like, oh yeah, I went to MT Games in Weston-super-Mare. He goes, that's where we're from. And he says, make sure you go to the Taunton store. Now I knew they had one in Taunton, and he said that's the better one. Anyway, I went to it. I may cut a slip. I think I did some filming now. I'll try and drop it into the video round about now. And he said to go there. Now I wanted to go there to try and find the Mezco Frankenstein, and I think it's the Creature from the Black Lagoon. Went there, brilliant shop. Even the one next door, movies and TV next door, that's an amazing t-shirt. Neither store had any Mezco. Mezco, I'm just finding it impossible to buy in the store now, probably just online. But it was great to have a look around. I'm kind of kicking myself because you can get the Mezco figure, that was so set in my head. What they did have in the window was a 14-inch Luke Skywalker. I think it was the re-release in the 90s, but it was boxed in a nice case. It was only 40 quid. But I didn't buy it. I thought I'm just going to lead on to collecting something else, and at the minute it's not what I'm about, but it would look nice in here, but I didn't buy it, and that's that. So, but MT Games is fantastic. Guys, if you're in the Taunton area, I actually really like Taunton Shopping Centre with bacon when we got there as well, but it was really impressed with Taunton. A lot of shops, and it wasn't all your usual crap. There was some really interesting little stores there, and it was really good. So that was in Taunton, MT Games. Moving back to some of the pickups, so CEX in Torquay, I picked up, and I've seen Retro Import Gamers, had this on the last video I watched of his, and he's showing his PS4 collection. I'm not sure if I've got the same one, but it's Blaze Blue, PS4. Again, knowing me, I probably bought this more for the box art than the game, and it looks nice in my collection. But I'm sure he was saying they're quite good. I've got Blaze Blues on my PSP. Again, I was looking for PSP stuff, and that is really light on the ground at the minute. I can't find any of that. But yeah, Blaze Blue. I've brought my glasses, so I can't read which one it is. Oh, Blaze Blue Central Fiction. No idea what that's about. I hope it ain't an RPG. Then, while I was in there, I did pick up, where was this at CX? No, this was at Game in Torquay, and that was Pinball Arcade Season 2. I've already got Season 1. This looks brilliant. I love my pinball games. Yeah, Season 2. And it just looks great. It's sealed. I've not even opened it. That's really nice. Check out the graphics on there. Really pleased with that. So I can't even open it up. So I can't be asked to open it up, to be honest with you. Yeah, Season 2. I'm going to keep telling you, I've not played any games. All this stuff I'm buying, I've not played any of it. I will. I am buying specifically what looks interesting. Now at CEX in Manchester today, I bought 88 Heroes. This was only £3. This looks really cool. I hope it's a platform how it looks, but it looks absolutely ace. Yeah, really pleased with that. 88 Heroes, really quirky graphics. Looks quite interesting. So yeah, that's 88 Heroes. Know nothing about it. And then I picked up this. Might not be all my shit. I saw the word puzzle in the description. I was like, I can't be arsed, but I had to buy it, and that was Shadows Awakening on PS4. Again, it's only £3. Know nothing about it. Really cheap actually. I really love some of the titles on the PS4. Really not into anything new at the minute, really. I just love this stuff. I mean, I think it's an isometrical. Again, it looks good in the shelf, doesn't it? Let's be honest, it's good on the shelf. Nice packaging. There was one I put down, it was an RPG called, not Battle Baron, what is it called now? Really nice cover art. I think it was a THQ Nordic game, and I didn't buy it, but hey. So moving off the PS4, Blu-rays and DVDs, onto one little one that I got as well, which is a PSP, and it's Rhyme and Reason PSP movie. Know nothing about it. Got Method Man on it. Looks like the West Side Connection, Biggie, Nas, Ice-T, and it might be MCI, I'm not too sure. And that's Rhyme and Reason PSP, and it was, what was his name now? That West Side Connection. Mac 10. Is it Mac 10? I think it's Mac 10. Can't see his name on there, but it looks like Mac 10. Not Mac 10, hang on a minute, what's his name? I think it's the guy that married T-Boz. Oh, fucking hell. Right, be here all night. Right, no, forget it. Anyway, so yeah, Rhyme and Reason. No idea what type of film it is. Is it a drama or a documentary? Who knows? Now, moving off PSP, I'm going to shift you on to a little bit of Xbox, that's right. bloody hell. And first off, going to get some old school Xbox, and that is Haunted Mansion. Know nothing about it. I bought it purely for the box art, and I love the green on the originals. It's fucking stupid, and green's my favourite colour, green and pink, and I bought it purely because it looked really nice. Yeah, and with a manual, you're getting your money's worth. Haunted Mansion. Know nothing about it. I'll probably never play it. I might turn it on. Tell me, is it any good? Is any of this shit I've bought any good? I don't know. Well, one thing I do know that is pretty good that I bought, one piece of shit I've bought, and that is, well, it better have be if it's anything like the original, Killer Instinct on Xbox One. Look at that. Look at that. This I am very interested. You probably tell me it's shite, but what the hell. Killer Instinct there. Okay, let's move off this. So that's my games and pickups. See if I'm still okay for time. Yep. Right, so this is the parcel off. Actually, I'll open it first. This turned up. Let's get it open. And I can't, I'm not going to lie, I've got a rough idea what it is. I'm 100%, I can't actually remember. I think it's movies, but this is off Horatio Van Basten. But yeah, he's contacted me. He's talking about some movies. I'm thinking that's what it is. I hope that's what it is. It's looking that way. And he asked me if I had him, and he just sent them out to me. And I think it's really good of him. And I know a lot of you say, "Oh, don't return the favour," but I always like returning the favour. Oh wow, and these look fucking ace, man. Thanks Horatio. And it is the Howling. Fucking hell. Is it D. Williams in that? D. Wallace. Who's D. Williams? D. Wallace. Who actually spoke to me once. I've probably said this before on Twitter, or replied to me on Twitter before a horror revamp got big, and her agent probably told her to stop using social media. So, look at that. Really cool. Box within a box. Oh man, this is really good here. Look at this. I've not seen this in a long time. That is a fantastic box set. That's brilliant. Listen, man. Thank you very much, Horatio. This is much appreciated. That one alone is more than I expected, really. That's the Howling DVD. Also, I can see, which is absolutely brilliant, because I've not got this, and I really appreciate this, man. And it is, have a guess, the reAnimator. Yeah, that's right. I don't own it. I watched it a couple of times again recently on Horror Channel, but it's really good fun. It's a lot more brutal than what I remember. It's so gruesome, but that is a brilliant box art as well. That's fantastic. Thank you very much. It's really good here. Cheers, pal. And there's more to come in there. Let's have a look. Oh boy, now you're talking. So I was talking to Dread. The complete cases file 99. Judge, jury and executioner. He is judge, jury and executioner. He is the law. That's the Sly version. Complete case files. Brilliant. Bet David Retro Games Badly owns this, perhaps. I don't know. But that's brilliant. Thank you so much. And I've got a right book collection building in here, you know, real big one. Yeah. Put that on there a minute. And there's still more. There's still more in the box, and I think this is leading on to this is what it was about. The Sonny Chiba collection. You know, I'm not going to lie, I've not seen many of his films. I'm not going to lie. This is really good to have. And now there's no excuse. Street Fighter. Oh wow, these are brilliant. Oh shit, it's got cards in there and everything. Look at that. Something to be said about DVD box sets. They're so cool. You know, effort goes into them. I don't think they do this with the Blu-rays, did they? So we've got Return of the Street Fighter, Return of the Street Fighter, and the Street Fighter's Last Revenge. I've not seen them. I don't think I've seen. I may have seen the first one, but I can't. I think I'd remember if I had. I know a lot of my friends were massive Sonny. Well, one in particular, Chris. You like your Sonny Chiba. And at the time, I could take it or leave it. Like Jackie Chan as well. I know on different levels, but these cards are brilliant. So you can have these cards for each one. See, things like this are just what instantly stick on the wall, but that might be the wrong thing to do. That's brilliant. Why don't they do this with video games? I don't know. You know, you're paying the money, aren't you? That's the box set, Sonny Chiba's triple bill. And it's really good to have them. Thank you very much. And then finally there's something else in here. Oh, brilliant film. Watched it the other night. And it's again, box. Man on Fire, Denzel Washington. Fucking great film, this. Is this even open? Just cool. Again, in the box. It's just so good. So that is, I've got Dakota Fanning as well in that. Yeah, it's a really good film. And there's another Equalizer coming out, isn't there? Pretty soon. It's like mileage in these sort of. John Wick came off the back of this. Actually, I watched a film last night called Red with Brian Cox when his dog gets murdered or shot, and he seeks revenge all because of his dog. And it's like, I'm pretty certain that came out in 2005. I'm pretty certain John Wick must have been inspired by that same film, again with Man on Fire and Equalizer, and yeah, just they are really good revenge movies. I think Taken was one of the latest new. I say it's the new, but the originals are not. They're all based on like probably Charles Bronson Death Wish movies and stuff like that, but they are really satisfying. But yes, that's Man on Fire. So that's quite a lot of stuff there off Horatio Van Basten. Thank you very much. Again, an array of goodies, an array of games, and I'm really pleased with all that. It's like the shed overfloweth with goodness. And like I say, on my PS4, my Blu-rays go in the house because that's the system. The PS4's in there, so that's my Blu-rays and PS4 games. And my PSP's in there now because that's something I keep in there because there's not enough room. And my DVDs, VHS, everything else is in the shed. The real retro stuff that I can escape to and go back in the past. So guys, thank you for stopping by my shed, and I hope you're going to leave here today feeling like you've seen something worth seeing, because I know I have. Thanks very much for stopping by my shed, and I'll see you all soon. Chapow!